Astronomers are furious with the star of humanity, quote unquote, and fear that UFO contacts and sightings will increase. Astronomers are furious with the New Zealand private company Rocket Lab and the Star of Humanity. It's a satellite that looks like a disco ball and which the company secretly placed in orbit around the Earth. The satellite, which was launched January 21st, a few years ago, in 2019, from New Zealand with the company's new 17-meter-high Electron rocket, completes a full orbit around the Earth every 90 minutes. It's expected to be visible for about 9 months before gradually being thrown out of orbit and self-destructing in the atmosphere. It's been built to be extremely reflective and is expected to become the brightest nighttime object in the sky of our planet. But the astronomers are furious. This is exactly what has brought astronomers everywhere who need dark skies to do their work out of their clothes. According to the newspaper Guardian and Washington Post, they consider this Star of Humanity satellite to be a kind of space graffiti that vandalizes the sky and will hinder the scientific study of space by causing light pollution. This is a piece of nonsense that vandalizes the night sky and distorts our view of the universe, said astronomer David Kipping of Columbia University, New York. Others pointed out that we don't need an artificial star to arouse our awe of the sky. We don't need an artificial disco ball in orbit to feel awe, said planetary scientist Meg Schwab of the Gemini Observatory in Hawaii. It's another invasion of my personal universe, said astrobiologist Caleb Scharf of Columbia. And visible from Earth, the rapidly rotating spherical satellite, about 1 meter in diameter, is about 3 feet, is covered with 65 panels that reflect the sun's light back to Earth like a disco ball on the ceiling of a club. Observers from Earth will be able to see the bright star speeding across the sky. So reports of UFOs are expected to increase. No matter where you are in the world or what's going on in your life, everyone will be able to see the Star of Humanity in the night sky. Our hope is that everyone who sees it pass through the vastness of the universe will think a little differently about their lives, their actions, and what's important to humanity, Rocket Lab founder and CEO Peter Beck said in a proud and lyrical tone. The satellite is a symbol of our fragile place in the universe. We need to make big decisions together as humanity, not as individuals, organizations, or states. We need to solve the really big problems together, like climate change and the scarcity of natural resources, he said. And then the shining satellites out there. Other shining spherical disco-like satellites have been launched in the past. 2 small starshine satellites, each 78 centimeters in diameter and covered with reflective mirrors, were launched into orbit by the American Space Shuttle in 1999 and 2001 respectively. A third starshine, twice as large, was also launched from Alaska in 2001 and remained in space for 2 years. The experimental Japanese GSI 2.1 meters in diameter, that's about 7 feet, also covered in mirrors, was launched in 1986 and is still orbiting the Earth. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.